Okay, so I de-winterized the hive. I spared you that because you don't need to see it a whole bunch of times. This is a hive that I split off of the weak hive that I just dealt with because I found a second queen in this hive. And this hive went through winter with really good numbers, like about 8 frames worth of bees. Now, I've also got this standing by. So I know this queen is unmarked. So if I do happen to spot her, and if she's in a good position, and if I'm feeling confident, I'm gonna try and mark her with this. So, expecting to see bees hanging onto the bottom here. So I'll just make sure the queen's not there. She isn't. Okay, let's get some smoke on these guys. So far the bees have been very well behaved. Now, I was standing in front of this hive 2 days ago, 10 feet away, just doing a quick video, and I was assaulted by bees. I was stung. Last year, I went something like 3 months without getting a sting, and I was wearing shorts and t-shirts and no gloves. So I had a long streak going. This year, there will be no such streak. Anyway, overall, these bees are really good. Can't complain. Okay, I'm surprised the box isn't propolized all that much. Okay, so let's look for the queen on the lid here. I do not. Okay, so I just adjusted your angle here. So they ate plenty of the first paella patty that I put down. I'm just getting into this one. It could be that they weren't accessing it because of the lid. Because see how they're just coming in through here? So I'm going to leave them one, but not the other one. I'm going to remove the old one since they've had plenty of time to eat that, and they have not. Alright, so nice cluster around here. Again, this is pretty much 8-9 frames of bees here. So let's just get this out of the way, but I'll probably put that one back on. Now here, the purpose for this inspection is just to make sure there's a queen in there and she's laying. And, you know, these bees are really, really active. There's a lot of them. They've made it over winter nicely, so she's definitely laying brood. But I just want to know that for sure. And I have to smoke these guys a little bit. Yeah, so they've got no honey on this outside frame, so that's one that they almost use completely over winter. Okay, same here, not too much honey left on these frames. Okay, this one's got more on it. Looking for the queen. This one's got a lot more honey, and you can see they have eaten. You can see the remnants of last year's honey on the outside, but then they are filling it with nectar as well, and pollen, which is a good sign. This one's very light. So again, this is a honey frame that they're working their way through. Let's have a look for the queen here. She could be laying. So far, they're pretty low on resources. Very light frame here too. A lot of bee dancing going on. Like I said, a lot of bees flying, but they're not particularly aggressive. Wow, full pollen frame, look at that. Heavier frame down there, we're seeing the brood. Good stuff. Let's see if the queen's on this frame. Okay, so I see brood, larva, and eggs. Ooh, lots of eggs. Look at all the eggs at the bottom, just kind of scattered all over the place. See that? There's eggs that are not at all in the cells. Look at that, very odd. See them? See the little white specks of rice? Those are eggs, and they're all over the place. That's odd to see. That can be a sign that a worker is laying, which would mean this hive is queenless, but, well, this is a sign that it's not queenless because there's lots of beautiful brood in here. Lots of bee candy, I guess, bee bread. They call that pollen that you see all around the outside of the brood. And they've got all that ready just to start feeding the brood as soon as they're hatched. Let's see if we can find the queen on here. I don't see her. We've got lots of pollen coming in, but not much nectar at all. And that kind of makes sense because buds are just starting to burst now. So maybe these guys need a feed. Here's a nice brood. Was that the queen that just slipped down the other side of the frame? Where are you? If you follow the channel, you know that last year I got a lot better at spotting the queen. I probably spotted her maybe, 18 out of 20 times that I wanted to spot her. And so I guess it just comes with experience, because I'm the first one to say that I'm not very good at spotting the queen. But last year that was different. And there she, oh, no, is that her? No. Looking at this bee right here. You see her okay there? Big body, lighter color, but not a queen. When you see the queen, you really know it's the queen. Let's have another look on this side. Okay, let's get this. I do expect to find her in the next frame or two tops. Get some more smoke going here. And again, if I find her, maybe I'll mark her, maybe I won't. It's going to be a judgment call once it happens, if it happens. Just getting some more smoke in the air and on me as well. I don't know if that works as a deterrent, but smoke is free right now, so what the heck. Another beautiful brood frame, and it's hatched. You see how there's no brood on the inside, capped on the inside anyway? That's because it's hatching literally right now. Wow, same on this side. Looking for a queen. Okay, let's see here. Again, hatched brood. Not much going on this side. Okay, this frame is very light. No honey in here. Oh, there's the queen. There she is right there. Look at that. There she is on the last frame. Who'd have thunk it? Well, and again, look at all the eggs on this frame. There's just eggs everywhere. Look at them. Can you see them okay? I don't want to take this queen too far, but you see eggs sitting on top of the cells and on the side of the cells. It's kind of weird. Okay, let's try and trap this queen. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, let's set this frame down like so. Okay, so I did mark the queen. Thankfully, that went all right. I did get some paint on her body other than on her thorax, so hopefully that won't bother too much. Hopefully I didn't get her eyes. But now I'm just going to hold off on treating for mites on this hive, because I think right now what's more important is they need to be fed. So I'm going to get some honey onto these hives, and and then they're in business. Now, I'll feed them maybe for a week or so. I don't like to feed liquid food at this point. So I'll get some of their own honey back into the hive. They should be good.